morning, ladies. It is another cold day in Virginia. It was about 19 degrees when we woke up this morning. And I know for some of you, that's probably a heat wave, but for us, it is freezing. We're not used to this kind of weather in December in Virginia. Typically, we don't get like this until mid to end of January, into February. So anyway, it is very chilly, but we're going to continue with our Vlogmas today, and I want to say thank you so much for those of you who have watched the other videos and for your comments, and I'm really enjoying doing that. And let me silence my phone. So we have trail cameras everywhere on our property, and we turned our calves into a field that has a camera on the field, and so every time a cow walks by grazing, my camera goes off on my phone. So anyway, I've gotten tons and tons of pictures over the last couple of days, and they're happily eating their grass and anyway, trying to stay warm. So, but anyway, we're going to continue today. So I'll show you what Jingle got into during the night. He is such a mischievous little elf. And I thought today, in addition to our tradition that I'm going to talk about, I thought I would also set up my hot chocolate bar today as well. And some of you had asked to see how my hot chocolate maker works. So I thought it's a cold day, and so we'll get the bar set up and then we will have a cup of hot chocolate. So anyway, and I wish all of you were here to share it with me, but anyway, we'll get going. But first I'm going to show you what Jingle got into last night. So you may have noticed yesterday in that video, I was sitting next to a Christmas tree, and that tree is up but not decorated. I told you my decorating is not coming along very well this year, and it's just very, very slow. But that's okay. We'll get it all done. But anyway, so I guess Jingle got tired of looking at that tree with no decorations on it. So he chose to decorate it for us during the night. So let me show you what he did for our decorations on our tree. So we woke up to this. Jingle had decorated our tree with toilet paper. So anyway, he left us a little note saying, "I decorated your Christmas tree." And he and Snowflake are just tucked away in there. But anyway, so like I said, I guess he got tired of waiting for me to get around to decorating, and he thought he would just go ahead and take care of that himself. So at least he's trying to be helpful, even though that's not quite my style of decorating. So anyway, maybe when he leaves tonight, maybe tomorrow we can get that tree decorated. But so let's talk about our tradition. Today's tradition that I want to talk about is one that we started when the kids were little. And if you were to ask my kids what their favorite part of Christmas is, this is it. Like, they like this better than Santa bringing presents on Christmas morning. They like this better than all of the yummy treats. This is just their favorite thing. So we take the children one at a time out shopping for each other. And each child will buy a gift for mom and dad and all of their siblings. Of course, mom and dad pay for everything, but that's not the point. But anyway, so they go out, and it's, not expensive gifts. In fact, we set a limit on the gifts of $10 per person because we have a large family. And honestly, at $10 a person and everybody's buying everybody a gift, that actually ends up being a lot of money. But it was funny because my oldest daughter took a couple of the kids shopping last year, and one of my twins was adamant that he wanted to get me something in particular for Christmas. And she's like, "No, Kanan, you can't do that. That's over the budget. We have to stick with a $10 budget." And he came home from Christmas shopping mad as a hornet because he had picked out something, and Sis had said that he couldn't get it, and he was all upset. So anyway, we took him back later, and we let him get what it was that he wanted to get me for Christmas. He loves the, I don't know, at Walmart, if you've seen, I think is it Time and Table? It's like he calls it rainbow, but it's like a metallic-y kind of measuring cups, and they have a knife, like a butcher knife. They have silverware. They have frying pans. And he wanted to get me some of that. And because he likes it so much. And so anyway, but he was so cute, and he has not let her forget that. Every time he sees her, he brings that up. You didn't let me get what I wanted to get for Mom. But anyway, I got off track a little bit, and I apologize. But when we take the kids out and they shop for each other, and then of course when we check out, they put their stuff up there and the lady rings it up and we don't look, we turn our heads so we don't know. And anyway, then they come home and they wrap everything themselves. And so they'll take it to their rooms and everybody wraps. And we will actually exchange those gifts before Christmas. And so when Christmas gets here and the grandparents arrive, it's like everything is so busy and so chaotic that we don't have time just for our little immediate family so much. And so we take the day before Christmas Eve, because people start arriving on Christmas Eve. So the night before that, we will do our night together as a family. And like I said, it is literally their favorite part of Christmas. And they get so excited, not getting the gifts, but giving them. They get so excited picking out, and they think about it just months in advance. What am I going to get so-and-so? And they honestly put a lot of thought into their gifts. And sometimes the gifts are funny. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes they're very practical. Sometimes it's like a luxury type thing, something that you wouldn't normally buy yourself. Not expensive luxury, but just, a bath bomb or, something like that. And so anyway, but they just have so much fun doing it and exchanging gifts. And we all sit here in the den and we laugh and we just have a ball. And then after that, we will usually watch a Christmas movie together. And it's a great evening. And it's almost like you've kind of had Christmas before you have Christmas. And so we have just come to cherish those evenings together. We just love them. And so anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. And I really think the fact that they're having to go and pick out gifts for each other, it really does kind of make them think about others. And we do other things for other people too. It's not like we just do things for people in our home. And we'll talk about that on a different day. But for the kids, it really brings them together, and we just have such a good time. So I just wanted to share that with you, and just wanted to remind you too, if you want to see a copy of the book, it's only in Kindle form that I did on Christmas traditions, but it is on Amazon, and if you have Kindle Unlimited, it is free. So anyway, but let's go get that hot chocolate bar set up, because I could use a cup of hot chocolate right now. Hey guys, it is still the same day, I promise, but I got hot in my sweatshirt, so had to get into a t-shirt and put my hair up. And so if you hear any noise, my dishwasher's going. But anyway, we're gonna get going now on our hot chocolate bar as soon as I let the dog outside. All right, Johnny's outside, so we're gonna get going on this hot chocolate bar and then sit down and have us a nice cup of hot cocoa. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my hot chocolate. I used to buy the packs, but with so many kids, we went through those really fast. So this is actually cheaper buying it in bulk. So, and they don't mind, dipping it out or whatever. So, but we go through a ton of hot chocolate during the winter. And let me ask you this. If you make your own hot chocolate, like from scratch, would you mind sending me the recipe? Because I've been searching for a good recipe for one where you make it yourself, and I have not found that yet. So we've tried a few, just haven't been real tickled with them yet. So I look like I'm in a cloud of chocolate here. I used to buy the Walmart one, but goodness, the chocolate will get in your throat. But it had like high levels of things it should not have. So anyway, now we just buy the Swiss Miss, which is more expensive, which is why I would like to do my own hot chocolate. So I'm just gonna put measuring spoon in there for the kids to use, and that way it's all good and ready to go. And they can do their hot cocoa. All right, isn't that cute? Mrs. Claus Bake Shop, made with love. I think I got that at, oh, there it is. I got it at the Dollar General for $3 last year. All right, so we'll put that over there. Of course, I have my hot chocolate maker there. Now, I do a gingerbread theme in my kitchen. So I've got this cute little gingerbread house that opens, and I'm not sure where I got that. Maybe the Dollar General. I don't know. I probably didn't pay very much for it. So, but anyway, it is cute. So I'm just gonna set that here, and this is for Mom. I love these. They come out only at Christmas, but they're like minty, but they're soft. So anyway, I'm gonna put those in this jar. All right. And then my youngest daughter loves the hot cocoa bombs. So I got a couple of those from the Dollar Tree. So I think I'm just gonna put that in here, because you can see them through it and it's kind of cute. So this little shelf, and I'll show you closer in a minute, and it has like the little, you know, it opens. I got that at Hobby Lobby in case you're looking for one. But, all right. So we also have these stirring spoons. So if you just want to do like warm milk and then do these instead of the actual hot chocolate, you can. All right, now let's see, will they fit? They will, but I don't know how many of them will. I think I'm gonna need a taller jar. Let me get a taller jar. So if you watch me for very long, you will learn I love mason jars. And I use them for everything. We actually drink out of mason jars. Oh, let me show them to you. They're really cool. So I get them on Amazon, but look how big they are. And anyway, we went to a restaurant in Pigeon Forge, and it was called the Farmhouse, and they had this size that they brought like your sweet tea to you or whatever. And so I loved them so much that I went and ordered some when we came home. And anyway, these I love. So all right, so I've got my little chocolate spoons, and I'll get a lid for that in a minute. Actually, this one might fit it. Yep. Okay, now, I bought these at Walmart. They're peppermint flavored candy cane sprinkles. In years past, I have just done the candy canes crushed up. I think the kids are gonna like these better than the candy cane pieces, because these will actually melt easier. So let's just do a little jar of these. Okay, and look, I have plenty left to do another jar later. So I still need to get my tops out, so we'll get those in a minute. And then I also got just not everybody likes peppermint, so I just got these. They're just Christmas sprinkles that I got at Walmart, and they had some that were so cute. They were like in little jars in the shape of a gingerbread and that kind of thing, but they were the same price and you got a lot less sprinkles. So I was trying to be good and economize. So are you guys done with your Christmas shopping? I am not. I still have a good bit to do, but I hope that by Monday I will be done. I think most everything I can do online. I don't think I really have to go out I need to go out for one thing. My middle daughter wanted a new Bible, and I know I could order that online, but that's one of those things I kind of like to get in person because I like to feel it and see it, and so I think I'm gonna go out to get that. Isn't that adorable? I love that. All right, now, look at this. I went to pick these Peeps up that I had bought. Someone has already opened my Peeps, and they so nicely put the unopened one back on top of it so that you couldn't tell. How funny is that? All right, we also have my mom, bless her heart, if she finds something on sale, she's gonna get all of it. And she brought, let me go get the other bag of marshmallows. You guys will get a kick out of how many marshmallows I have. All right, so I know my children drink a lot of hot chocolate and they like the little mini marshmallows in them. But my mom bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 bags of these. They are 2-pound bags. I have 10 pounds of mini marshmallows. That is a ton of mini marshmallows. So I'm thinking a lot of the teachers at school this year may get hot cocoa and a mug and some mini marshmallows. So we will see. But let's get some of those put in little jars. I might need a bigger jar of this actually eventually. We'll see. Well, I got them everywhere now. All right, those are cute. I've made a mess. All right, so now we just need to do the Peeps, and then of course miniature candy canes. I love these things. So I think I'm just gonna put these in one of the little bins. I think that would be cute. I can get that third box in there. So let's go ahead and do that. I can get the tape off of it. Sometimes it's worth your life to open a box. All right, put those in there. All right, so I bought a bag of the red and green M&Ms, but I just have this many left. Should have made the hot chocolate bar a little sooner. Let me see, let me grab another thing for those. All right, so I need to get another bag of those so that I can finish filling that up, but at least we have a place for it when I get them. And then I think the Peeps, because I know they're not going to last long, I'm just going to stick those in there like that, and the kids can just reach in and get them because they like to put them on top of the whipped cream. Oh, whipped cream. Got to get the whipped cream. All right. Perfect. Of course, now that does need to go back in the refrigerator when we're done with our hot chocolate today. So then I have some cute little signs. I've got hot chocolate weather with a little cocoa thing. Christmas hot cocoa served here. And then I also have the little gingerbread baking company, which is cute, and baked with love. But I don't think I'm going to do that one here because, I mean, this is, I may not do the gingerbread sign. We'll see. I like the hot cocoa one. I mean, I like all of them, but you know. How about if we just do that? Because this will go back in the fridge, so I'll just sit that there with that. All right, then I have, my ribbon. So I got these at the Dollar Tree, and I just thought they were super cute. They're red and white gingham, and I love gingham. That's one of my favorite prints. So I was thinking it would be cute to maybe put some ribbon around just the lids. So let me see if I can get that done. Okay guys, so I finished the ribbon, and this is how everything turned out. So of course my Cool Whip will go back in the fridge when I'm done. But anyway, got my hot chocolate in there, and then I also added some just powdered cocoa, because sometimes my kids just like to sprinkle that over top of the whipped cream. And so we've got all of our little toppings, and my candy is in there. Of course the kids are welcome to it, but nobody likes it except me. Hot cocoa bombs, miniature candy canes, and Peeps. And then I forgot that I usually do a squirt bottle of chocolate syrup to go over top of the whipped cream if they want that, but I don't have a squirt bottle. I don't know what happened to mine, so I'll get one of those when I'm out today. And then also I've got this clear jar, and I think I'm gonna put spiced gumdrops in that. I love those. And so I thought that would actually look cute as well. So I'm gonna get spiced gumdrops in a squirt bottle, and we'll be all ready to go. And then Chubbs, the fish, who's back in there, we'll get him some red gravel for Christmas. But anyway, so let's make a cup of hot chocolate with the new hot chocolate maker. Okay, so take the lid off my hot chocolate maker, and of course make sure this is down, because we've actually have made that mistake before. You pour the milk in and it just comes right back out. So I've already picked my mug, so I'm going to use the mug that my daughter bought for me. And what I do as far as measuring, I just put however much I want to be, have in the end. So I'll just pour that into my mug, and that way I know I've got the right amount. And pour it in here. Okay, put my mug underneath. Scoot it back just a little bit. Now I'm gonna get my hot chocolate, and you can make it however, I guess, strong you want. So I just use about 3 of these, and I don't like, they're heaping spoons. And I think these are teaspoons. Maybe they're half teaspoons. Anybody else, as you get older, you can't see as well? They're half teaspoons. And so that's in there. Put my top back on, which is very important because I've noticed that I have milk splatters all over here sometimes. And I think that's because the children are not putting the top on. And then there's 2 options. There's a heat and froth and just a froth. So we're going to do the heat and froth because I want it warm, obviously. And it is a little bit loud, and I apologize for that. My other one was not this loud. However, this one will actually do enough hot chocolate for 4 of my kids at the time. And I do like that better. So, and I have picked out what I want, so I'm going to put the milk back, and you can just kind of touch the outside of it, and when it gets to the temperature you like, you can just cut it off. And the really nice thing is, if you're making it for like little kids, then you can, it's not as hot. You can adjust how you do it so that they don't get burned. Okay, so let's get this going. So we're going to cut it off, and then we can just pull the little lever, and our hot chocolate just drains out into our cup. Or you can take it off and pour it as well. Okay. This is my favorite part. And let's do a little sprinkles. And look at that. hot chocolate ready to go. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching, and be sure to tune in tomorrow, and we'll have more Christmas traditions and hopefully a little bit more decorating. Talk to you soon.